In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you're going to be checking and paying your CFE bill, Contribution Foncière des Entreprises. So it's for you if you have a business in France and if you are at least in your second business year. So we're talking about calendar year. If you're registered in 2022, you won't pay that bill until December 2023 and you will go and check it in November 2023. So I've logged into a business Impôt Gouv account and you can recognize the pretty ugly user interface. It's not a very easy website to navigate. You have the information about the business. Basically here we want to go under Mes services and we're going to be clicking on Avis CFE. So here they just give you a lot of information and it's not naturally very obvious. We're going to go here. We have accès aux avis de CFE. Click on here and now I have a history of all the past turnover, all the past CFE bills, and basically it's someone who's been in business for quite a few years. So you have the, if you want to go and check the amount that you had in the previous years, but it shows for the year 2022 the amount that is due. So it says when it has to be paid, it will be paid on the 15th of December of that year, and this is the amount at the end. The amount for that business is 243 euros. So basically that bill, you're not going to get it through the post. You have to log on to your Impôt Gouv account. And for someone who's in the second year in business, talking about calendar year, basically that bill will be posted onto your business Impôt Gouv account at the end of October, early November. So usually early November it is there, and you have to make sure in November you log in, you validate the amount, and you confirm the payment. The payment has to be done by the 15th of December, so it gives you a bit of leeway, but I would say really, but when you add the CPA payment, it might take a little while for it to work. So as much as possible, if possible, you want to validate that bill and the payment by the end of November of the current year. So I'm going to click on that bill and it's going to show me what it looks like. So you have the summary of that business and it does confirm that that tax is taken by the tax office and it goes to EPCI. EPCI is a groupement of local communes that work together, agglomération. Also goes to a chambre de commerce, chambre de métier. And it gives a summary of the business. Here you should find your details and you have the amount to pay. I'm afraid you can't negotiate it. The way you can negotiate it is if for that particular year your turnover was below 5,000 euros, you could ask for an exoneration of CFE. So if you haven't got that, I would recommend you use the messagerie to write to them, but also send a letter by post explaining your situation and why you want to benefit from the exoneration. So confirm that for that particular year, you confirm the year, your turnover for the year was below 5,000 euros and you wish to benefit from a CFE exoneration. They can still say no. It's a decision that is taken by those local bodies. So sometimes they say, well, we don't care, it's due because you have a business, we don't agree with exoneration, and sometimes they do say yes. So here we have an amount and we're going to pay it because we don't have a choice. So just above here you can see payer, so I'm going to click on that. And again, that account is linked to the the newer website where we're supposed to regroup the impôt and the social charges. So that's why the user interface is slightly better, but actually it doesn't work for micro entrepreneur. You do your VAT, you can do your CFE, but you can't do your social charges. So I wouldn't recommend upgrading to that great brand new account. So for you, otherwise the user interface will probably look the same blue and orangey side that I had before. So for that particular account, this person did add their bank details to pay, and I usually recommend that in the video where we set up the account. I did show you how to add the bank account, so just do that first. So here it basically gives the details of your bank account. Are you sure that's the bank account that you want to use? That's okay. You have to tick that box to confirm that you allow the tax office to take money from that bank account, but basically you're allowing them to take that CFE. You're not allowing them to take anything, you allow them to take the CFE amount. Each time you pay the tax office, they actually ask to validate the payments, validate the fact that they can take the money from your bank account. For instance, for your VAT, they will ask you each time. So you are allowing them to take the money for your CFE. And here you have to add the bank account that is associated to the account that you're logging in. So the email address you use for your business Impôt Gouv account. I'm just taking the time to type it. Okay, so we're ready, and we're just going to click on continue. And again, it just says, okay, you're about to finalize the payment for your CFE tax. This is the amount, 243 euros. It will be taken from such a bank account. Are you sure you want to do it? So yes, validate. And again, as soon as you use the Impôt Gouv account, you always want to download a copy. So you have the mandate. You can download, either take a screenshot or take a PDF. So we'll take a PDF, so I have a confirmation that I did validate it in time for that person. And it does here say below the amount, when will the money be taken? So I did say the payment was taken from the 15th of December, and here it does state it will be taken on the 16th of December. Usually when the tax office, whether it's for your VAT, your CFE, mentioned the payment date, you can be sure it will be on time. So it's nice for you to plan for your cash flow and add it in your expenses report on your accountancy software, so you do know when it comes out. So that's it. That's done for the CFE payment. It was as easy as that. So that took me 7 minutes while I did explain how to do it for you. You could also do this, which is adhérer au prélèvement à l'échéance, which basically you allow paiement à l'échéance is you allowing them to take the payment when it's due. So for instance, if I did this for this person, basically every 15th of December, they would take the amount from the business bank account number without asking them. So for my entrepreneurs, I just prefer when you go on, you check the amount, you validate the payment. I don't really recommend SEPA or the automatic payment, because you may not know what the amount is, and if it's not on your bank account, that you're in trouble. So I prefer people to go and check, validate the payment, validate the amount, validate the payment. So that's it for the CFE tax. That was pretty easy to go and check. What I would be interested is to have your feedback, because it's quite tough to actually know how much the CFE tax is according to the activity and departments. It changes a lot, whether you're in Paris, whether you're in the countryside, whether you have employees, workshops. So what would be good is if you can add below the video the amount of your CFE, so you can obviously hide the details, but if you say your department and type of activity, I'm in department 50, I provide services, my CFE tax was 400, so 400 euros, so that we get an idea of how much the CFE is, and it gives also an idea and feedback to other people watching this video how much they are likely to pay for the CFE tax from the second year in business.